Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome you to our solution presentation, Centric Employee File for SAP HCM. My name is Philipp Robbes. I'm a sales manager at Centric, and I'm happy to guide you through today's webinar and to present the Centric Employee File solution to you. First of all, let's have a look at the agenda for today's webinar. So I would like to start with a short introduction of the Centric for SAP HCM portfolio. Afterwards, we will have the presentation of Centric Employee File, and to start, we will show you a quick profile of the solution so that you get a good feeling for that. Afterwards, we directly jump into the live presentation part. So I will show you how you can open an employee file from SAP SuccessFactors, how you can search and find a document, what document and file-based functions are available, and the key figures and report functionality of Centric Employee File. And last but not least, I will show you how to upload documents easily during everyday work to be able to easily work with the solution. And at the last point here, I will show you how you can get in touch with us and to get your hands on the solution, to test it, and to get the first steps done. So let me start with the portfolio. So here you can see all services and solutions we are currently offering in the SAP HCM area. So as you can see here, let me highlight this with a laser pointer. We are a sell and service partner, so we are implementing SuccessFactors modules for our customers. And additionally, we are an SAP build partner and currently holding the Spotlight app status, but we are on our way to an endorsed partner. So the solution mentioned here, the build solutions, are the Centric document processes. So we offer here a document builder module to directly generate documents in SuccessFactors and with SuccessFactors data. We offer an employee file solution to digitally manage your documents, HR-related documents. There's a reference letter solution to create certificates or reference letters based on text modules which are legally compliant with German law. And we offer a payslip box. So this is a solution to provide all kinds of payroll-related documents to your workforce. These solutions have some extensions and additional services. So Scan to Employee File is a solution to directly scan documents in Centric Employee File as long as you receive them paper-based. You can easily transfer them, digitize them, and then manage them in Centric Employee File. We offer a service for inventory, file, and scanning classification. So if you still have a lot of paper documents available and you need to digitize them, you don't have the workforce to do that during everyday business. So we offer a service for that with our partner Renus Docs to Data. And of course, we offer migration services. So when you already have some sort of digital solution for your HR-related documents, then we can help you with migrating them into Centric Employee File. And last but not least, we are offering audit and compliance tool for your SAP-based payroll. So there's a payroll check monitoring tool, a master data audit program, a data migration kit, and some comparison and calculation tools. Let's have a look how this then integrates with the SuccessFactors modules or the SAP HCM, ECP, or H4 S4 payroll solution. So as you can see here, we have the employee life cycle, and along this life cycle, of course, there are some events. Here are some examples given. For the application, for the onboarding, for training, creating bonuses or base salary, having maybe some data changes during the employee life cycle. Of course, some absence management and offboarding. processes. So all these events or processes usually are being managed within your SuccessFactors suite, right? So you have a payroll maybe solution based on HCM or ECP, maybe some time management here, or you're already using the time tracking module, and of course the master data and the organization management in SuccessFactors Employee Central, and then the talent modules here in the lower part. And now our centric document solutions or document processes integrate in a way that you can streamline your HR processes and add this component document to it, right? So when, for example, creating an employment contract for a candidate, you can take the candidate information being managed in SuccessFactors recruiting and directly generate an employment contract or an offer letter with Centric Document Builder. And then, of course, when it comes to the onboarding part, you would like to take over the candidate documents being held as an attachment to the candidate profile. We can transfer them then directly and automatically to Centric Employee File to be managed there according GDPR or other regulations. Yeah, and like this, we can integrate in all the modules you see here, and for example, directly generate documents based on changes in Employee Central. So maybe some name changes, salary changes, working time changes, and all these type of changes can trigger an automatic creation of a letter, of a document. And this, of course, can be signed electronically. We are a DocuSign partner here. And of course, at the end of the process, the document can be uploaded to Centric Employee File. So now let's have a look at the Centric Employee File profile. So the idea is that you can have all documents at one central point. And of course, it must be intuitive, it must be mobile ready so that you can open and work with the solution location independent from home office, from everywhere, basically at any time. Then, of course, it needs to be easy to upload documents via the scanner integration, the scanning processes, via email attachment, upload. We offer an Outlook add-in for that, and of course, some drag and drop functionality, which makes us really intuitive. Then, of course, documents being uploaded need to be easily searchable and easy finding, easy to be found. So we offer here a live search and a full text search so that all OCR data in the documents are part of the search feature. We offer our solution in multiple languages, so whatever you need here, we support more than 100 languages. We can provide you a language package for. And last but not least, the resubmission notification and process feature. We will have a look at the live part in a second. So we support employee self-services, manager self-services. So everybody in your organization can work with the solution if you provide an authorization concept for that. So the idea here is when it comes to integration and administration in SuccessFactors or SAP HCM on-premise, that if you have the master data being available, being held in SuccessFactors Employee Central, there will be automatically a personal record or employee file for this data set. So we have a sync, a reading permission to your data so that the system automatically creates a personal record. And then you can directly open the solution with a uniform user experience as we are using SAP FIORI interface. And of course, we integrate in the existing authorization concept. So we streamline the solutions SuccessFactors EC and Centric Employee File so that the target populations and the role granting will be synchronized, and therefore you can provide insight into documents only for the correct users and the correct roles. Then we can automatically transfer documents. I already mentioned that. So if you like to integrate here from a document transfer perspective, this is already of course possible. And the archiving to physically store the documents, the archive is already included in the full service subscription pricing. Well, and as you will see, the administration of the solution is really easy, really intuitive, and does not require a lot of IT knowledge. HR documents are sensitive. So when it comes to security, of course, the solution needs to be secure. So therefore, we run in an SAP own data center in Germany, and we are GDPR compliant. Of course, the solution is built in a way that it's revision proof, and audit trails are available to always be able to understand what user did what action in someone's employee file or with some documents. And the hosting environment is certified with the ISO 27001, so the information security certification, and the business continuity certification, the ISO 2231. And if you have more questions about the security aspect, please feel free to reach out. So now let us have a look at the actual solution. So you can actually open or access the Centric Employee File solution from all user interfaces SAP currently provides. So if you still work with the HCM GUI environment from payroll processes, you can directly call up the solution via the PA20 and the generic object service, as you can see here on the screenshot. But of course, we integrate and provide FIORI launchpads. We have a deep integration into SuccessFactors and the related homepage. And if you are already at work or think about a work zone, we can integrate here as well. All right, so I will now directly jump into my browser, and you should see right now a SuccessFactors homepage with some basic demo configurations. And there are multiple ways how to open Centric Employee Files. So first of all, you could directly use the action-based search and directly search for Centric. And you will find here the linked solutions, as you can see. Another way would be maybe directly to search for an employee. And let us have a look at Gordon Elliston here. So you see the people profile in SuccessFactors. So far, that's standard. And if you open the action menu, you can see here Centric Employee File, and you can open the solution just with one click. And let me adjust here the sizing a little bit to demonstrate how the solution looks like. So as you can see, all the fonts, all the buttons completely look like SuccessFactors as we are using SAP FIORI interface. Yeah, so in the back you see SuccessFactors standard, and in the front you see Centric standard. And to go here a little bit into detail, let me just maximize this and go through the functions and features you see here. So first of all, in the upper part, you see the file header. In the file header, there are some data being displayed, so that you have, as a customer, the flexibility to decide what data you want to display here. Nothing can be changed, it's just for visualization purposes. And then there are some features, but I will talk about this in a second. Underneath the file header, you will find a toolbar. This toolbar enables you to sort or modify the a view of the folder structure. So first of all, you can switch here from a tree view, which is active right now. So documents will be here within the documents, but in the folders. But if you switch to list view, you can do the same and directly jump into the folder structure and navigate through that path here. Okay, and there's another view, a thumbnail view, where you can actually see, I increased that a little bit, where you actually can see the first page of each document. If I jump back to the tree view, let me just adjust here to 100% again. We can use these buttons to expand all folders or collapse all folders and see here the documents. Then we have a different sorting features according to the default sorting or the name and date, or we could sort in an ascending or descending way. All folders which are empty by default are hidden. So you can see here there's a folder demo empty, a folder, or some employee development documents are missing currently. So here you can see a 0 on the right side, and therefore empty folders are not displayed by default to make it more easier and intuitive to work with the structure. But most customers actually using the solution do not really work with the folder structure. Most use the search feature because that's really intuitive. I just search for whatever I need to find. And it's, like I said, a full text search. So you can here easily find your results and you can add whatever it is required. And you will see highlighted here what the solution found. And then you can just open one document with one click on the document, and the browser integrated viewer will display the document. And with these arrows here on the side, you can navigate through your hit result set and you can see a preview of all documents you found in your search results. All right, and then of course there are a lot of features and functions connected to this. So here you can see already a note or resubmission based to this document. So somebody added a task here to that document. And for example, here nothing is added currently. If I click on the 3 dots, we see from administrator perspective now everything what is possible. So we can of course delete and move documents, and we can do that just without any further notification, or we can do this according to a 4SI's principle, so that some other employee needs to approve that document move or document deletion. We can of course download this this document. We can create a note or create a resubmission, and a resubmission can be a series. It can be for somebody specifically, so you can search for usernames or you can search for roles, or if you would like to do it, you can add this note or resubmission for yourself as a user. You can share this document via email or display the details. And this is quite interesting or important because, like I said, we are GDPR compliant. So we have several dates, date fields. So there's an upload date, there's a document date, there is an expiry date and a deletion date. And the expiry date and the deletion date usually are not manually added, but you could do it here by using that pen, or the regular way is to automatically calculate retention times, so deletion rules according to I don't know, a hire or a leave date in SuccessFactors. So you could add a rule that all document types from application or CV shall be deleted like 10 years after the leave date in SuccessFactors. All right, so these are the document-based function. Let's have a look at the file-based function. And there are several here in the file header already. Let me just close that search for a second. So there's a file completeness check. We have here some document types, and the system checks if it finds a document in according to that document type in Gordon Ellison's employee file. So the personal questionnaire currently is missing, so we check. So you as a customer define what documents are mandatory. Then we have a barcode feature. We can click on it, and we see here now 2 barcodes are displayed. This is the case when we work with placeholders. So a barcode is nothing else than a placeholder for a document which needs to be scanned from paper at a later stage. And then we have here the status indication. So of course you can manage documents from inactive and active users. Here we see the history. So like I said, we have some sort of audit trails. And as a user, this is the first view on it. We will see later there's a special administrator view as well. But from a regular user perspective, you can see here already what happened with the documents or the employee file of Gordon Ellison. So we see the access type, reading, nothing got changed, but somebody read the document, and we see which user and at which date and time. Then here again, the note and resubmission feature. If we click on that one here in the lower part, in the upper part in the file header, then we see here all notes and resubmission based on all documents of Gordon Ellison. So it's like a summary view, but I can jump to an individual document as well. And then there's a file download or document download feature. So the whole set of employee documents from Gordon Ellison will be downloaded if you need to share it, for example, with external parties. And if you need to share documents or the full employee file of Gordon with internal parties or internal persons, you can do that. So you can here search for a user you would like to share it with, and then you can select documents or select the selection based on the role Carla Grante currently has. If I need to select specific documents, we saw the CV already, so let us just share the CV right now, and then we can set a start date, maybe today, and we could select a end date next Friday. I press save, and now Carla Grante receives an email with a notification that this document is now being available to view here in Gordon's employee file. All right, so these basically are the main features within someone's employee file, but there's of course a lot more to see. So let me just close that and go back to the SuccessFactors homepage. And as we can see here, for demo purposes, we have all our products summarized. So all components we deliver in the product standard, and of course all individual components of each product, like generate a document or manage the document templates or perform any task, can be displayed directly on the homepage as well, according to your UI regulations. So these pictures can be changed at any time. So let me click on employee file, and here we see a launchpad now summarizing all components of the standard product feature set of Centric Employee File. And we have a best practice role concept here. So the first 5 tiles are developed or provided for HR department. These tiles here, these 3 are for manager self-services, and these 2 are for employee self-services. So employees could accomplish some tasks or see someone's own employee file. And of course, there are some administrator roles and permissions. So managing the document types, creating roles or defining roles, importing of mass documents, for example, see documents in the recycle bin, add some user-specific or customer-specific translations, maybe, or like I said earlier, view the full history of some actions of a user of an employee file. But now let's focus on the HR department. So if I would like to go directly to Gordon's employee file again, I could press this button here, and there is a search feature and a recently viewed feature. And if I just type in Gordon, I'm back where we just left. Yeah, so this is another way how to open someone's employee file. Then there's the document search. So if I don't want to search for an individual employee, but I want to search across all employee files, I have in my role access in my target population. I can select here document type. So let's maybe go with a contract right now, and the system automatically displays all documents being uploaded as a contract across multiple languages. So we see here some German language documents being uploaded because now I have a global permissions. But of course, if I'm just a country HR user, then I will only see documents for employees in my country or in my division or whatever the criteria here is for the role separation. And now let us just search for a term, because somebody found out that we created some employment contracts and not filled out a certain placeholder. So the placeholder actually was called insert state here, or state name. And we found exactly in the full text this placeholder. So these 4 contracts right now are not really correctly. So let us have a look. So we see the employment contract of Gordon Elliston again. And if we just scroll down to the choice of law, we see here that the placeholder was not correctly added or changed. So we might want to clarify that in another document. So this is a way how you easily can search for documents across all employees you have in your target population. Then let us go with the key figures report, so the KPIs and report functionality. So this is kind of a dashboard summarizing all important information. So the first reports here are linked to documents. So you see the storage consumption in the SAP data center. To have transparency about that, you see a document growth, you see some documents per document type, and some numbers per department. But what is more interesting, and currently in our demo environment, this is all good. So we just see 100% green, but you will always have some documents where the user, when uploading a document, misses out to actually set a document date, or maybe to correctly name the document. And the system now checks if the metadata quality are good. If not, you will see them here listed in a report, and you can then work with the documents, add the metadata, change them to make sure if you use that solution many years, that always the metadata quality remains high. Then you see some documents in the recycle bin. Actually, you can always click on these reports to see more details. And if I just click on the oldest ones, you see here there are some documents being deleted in over four weeks, which are in total eight documents. And these are documents mainly from a security training or instruction for safety in the working environment, or here's a contract, here's a certificate, for example, and the document name, of course, can be generated in all type of languages. And you see here what triggered the deletion. So was it a manual user-based deletion, or was it a deletion rule actually? And now you can decide, well, we want to restore that document so that we still need that contract. We don't want this to be deleted permanently, or we can accept this and finally delete it. And we could do so here across all as well. So we can say, well, we checked all of them. They can be deleted finally. Let me go back. We see some documents in the OCR status. So you can see here actually when users maybe uploaded some documents and the automatic OCR recognition did not or was not activated. You can see what documents currently do not have the OCR capability to actually being searched via full text. Yeah, and so here from here we could start the OCR recognition again to make sure all documents being uploaded are can be found via full text search. Then our reports regarding employee files. So again, you can see how many files are in usage according to your license. You can see the status, how many are active, how many are inactive. And here again, you can check the file completeness. So let me just click in here, and we see now, for example, only 5 of more than 1,000 records actually have this specific type of certificate, or maybe only 3 have the personal questionnaire being uploaded, and for maybe our demo company here, this was mandatory. So we can now check with Aaron where the personal questionnaire is, or the employment contract, or whatever you define as mandatory document. Then you see here the expired documents. So the other report was about deleted documents. These are now expired. So let me just click on the April. Here again, we have our the same demo document. So this was a safety instruction, and this document expires on April 12th. And now we can check, well, do we need to ask for a new one? Does Tessa, in this case, was the employee, need to have the instruction again, or if this is maybe a limited employment contract, you can then create a new version to still work with Tessa. So you can use this report for all types of documents which need to expire at some time. And then you can see some processes here in the standard product feature set of Centric Employee File. We offer 3 types of voice deletion processes. So it's deleting, moving. We already saw this too, but there's a third one called uploading. So if employees, as an employee self-service, are allowed to upload documents individually in their own employee file, so you can enforce a 4 eyes principle to check the documents before they are finally uploaded. We see the reminders, so the notifications or resubmissions being added to the system, and we see the barcode placeholders. So here you can see, for example, how many barcode placeholders are added and currently not scanned. So for example, this employment contract here is from June 23, and the placeholder got uploaded, but the paper document has never been scanned. So therefore, we should check where the original document is. So this is a compliance feature here again to make sure your processes are running smoothly and compliant. All right, let me go back. One last tile here. This is our task or a task app or activity manager. So you will see all your activities, your task items, and here, for example, there's a resubmission, and we need to check for some reason the CV of Gordon Allison again. Yeah, you can filter what you like. You can modify the view here, the columns you want to be. You want to see the sorting, the filter criteria. If you want to group some tasks, you can do that, or add any filters which are required here. All right. So this is first of all the features, and now let me talk about the upload scenarios of documents, so the input scenarios. So there are several ways how to upload a document. First of all, the desktop feature. The desktop feature basically is that, let me go back to my browser and to someone's employee file. Going back to Gordon, you will have here a plus button and you can directly upload a document. This is actually a drag and drop zone again. So let me just take a document here, and then you can select the document type, which was vacation in this case. And you can select the date here really intuitively just by using this integration. And then the title got generated. So in my demo account, the default language is German, but you can select any configured language package, or you can select the default language. So maybe the title always will be generated in English with the correct date format and everything. When I hit a document upload, now the vacation request from today is uploaded. All right, so this was one desktop integration. Another one would be, let me go back here to this tile document insert. So this is like a digital post box, and here are already some documents waiting for us to be uploaded. And let me just click on one document like this one here. And now we would like to upload this, so we can again search for Gordon Elliston and then create or select the document type, which was again a vacation request. Again, select the language you would like to use as the title generation. You could add the document date here and then press index, and then the next one already opens. And as you can see here, our latest feature, which will be kind of a AI-based classification service. So with training the system of your OCR data, we will be able to provide really good suggestions for which employee this document might contain. Here we see there Gordon, and what document type this might be. Yeah, so here you can then directly or be faster to upload documents according to the AI-based classification servers. Another way to upload documents is scan to employee file. Scan to employee file can work with two different scenarios. Early scanning, so a document is directly scanned and uploaded into Centric Employee File, or you could use that placeholder via barcode scenario I just explained earlier. And here you can see this integration feature. So this is an app on your multifunctional printer, and then you can directly use that app to scan documents into Centric Employee File. Another way I mentioned earlier as well, we can automatically transfer document directly into Centric Employee File from HCM or SuccessFactors. And we can do this, of course, from system to system, or here with the import tool, we can mass upload documents for initial filling or other purposes during the project with our Centric import tool. So here we can upload many documents multiply. And the last part is our Outlook add-in. I can show you a screenshot as well. So if you are using Office 365, it is really easy and intuitive just to open Centric here in your Outlook client, and then this feature here on the right side opens, and then you can select the employee directly. You can select if you want to upload the mail content or the actual document being attached. You can select again the document type, press upload, and then the document is automatically being uploaded into Centric Employee File. All right, that is already it for today's session of the features and functions of Centric Employee File. We will show you in a later webinar how you can manage Centric Employee File, so add roles, add document types, or change the file structure. But like I said, this will be in a different webinar. And if you think the solution was interesting, you can get in touch with us. So we offer a free trial for test purposes for our customers. So if you go via our homepage, you can request this free trial by just using your SAP S user, and then you are free to go with testing the solution on your own. Of course, if you need some use case calculation, we offer a template for a return on invest calculation. So if you need any or if you have any budget discussions, please feel free to reach out, and then we support you with that template, and you can create and calculate your own business case. If you would like to have a presentation, a personal one, according to your requirements, then of course we can set up a meeting online at any time, and then we will demonstrate you the solution, and you can ask all your questions you might have. And if you already have your requirements summarized in some sort of list or whatever, you can send us this, and we are happy to provide a statement if your requirements are met by the Centric Employee File solution. So thank you for your time. And please feel free to reach out if you have any questions.